This is Monday, May 25th out in Walker, Woodland Crossing. Here is some old treatment plants built by Gainey's, probably within the first couple of years that I got to Gainey's. This is, I actually believe, the very first splitter that we ever built according to what I wanted versus the old steel. This is a double bottom with 3 compartments. You can see at the bottom. Looks like it's working very, very nicely. Slightly aerated, emergency overflow at the top, and then you've got 3 legs to a treatment plant. I'm going to start over to the left, all the way over here. This is 7 cells. It's got an FPZ regenerative blower, and of the 7 cells, the very first one up front is a sludge digester, 25,000 gallons, 5 cells of aeration, and then a clarifier, only 1 cell clarifier. But this whole plant, that stick the whole thing, is 10.8, except for the last cell is 13.2. Same thing with the other 2 plants. So this middle plant has no sludge digester, and it has same thing, 25,000 gallons and a clarifier. And then over here to the right is another 25,000 gallons with a sludge digester and a clarifier. All 3 clarifiers are with 13.2 in depth. All the aeration and sludge digesters are 10.8 with a, I guess, a 2,500 gallon splitter. Off to the side here, I believe that those are 2 2,500 gallon chlorine contact chambers for a total of 5,000 gallons. I'm going to figure out what that was. We used to make our chlorine contact chambers half the size of what we are now. All 3 are rolling well, nice healthy chocolate brown. There's a lot to be said for our design. I'm going to show you each of the 3 weir troughs. Here's weir trough number 1, and it looks very clear. The splitter was just flowing. I don't know whether you can see that. It looks pretty clear. That's flowing out to a common tail line that runs along this fence line and on over the chlorine contact chamber. From the chlorine contact chamber, beyond that, beyond the fence, to a dead right turn out to the ditch. We're going to walk out there. All the weirs are on the left-hand side, facing from front to rear of the plant. This one looks really, really good. As you can see, water flowing. And then over to the third, same thing. Looking very, very clear. Glistening in the sun, that wastewater is. That's the way I like to describe our wastewater. Glistening in the sun. See? Over to the chlorine contact chamber. Here's that tail line. Chlorine, no chlorine tubes, but you can see good flow going through there. You can, I'm not sure. And you see really good flow here. It's a big plant, 75,000 gallons a day. Great flow, looking clear. On out to the end. Lots of baffling. I wouldn't do it this way these days, but sure works. And you see very, very clear effluent coming out. I'd love to hear what number they're getting. A little TSS, but otherwise it looks clear. I'm going to go over, just take a quick walk over to the ditch and see what it looks like at the coming out of the ditch, coming into the ditch. Again, just roughly speaking, there is 18 inches to 2 feet between each of these plants. I'm sorry, 18 inches to 2 feet. These tops have the anchors that we get these plants closer together. Stop using them. Doggone anchors. Over and out. All sorts of room over here for tertiary filters. Let's take a look. And here is a ditch. So if you were to build out beyond this plant this way, there's quite the ditch line. that runs here and makes a right-hand turn and all the way down. And it's got to be cool, it's got to be clean. That's what I call high-quality H2O from a 8 to 10-year-old Gainey treatment plant, triple 25,000s, working just fine, but probably not good enough to meet current effluent permits that they're getting. Looks like they're going from a 30-30 permit down to as low as 5-5 with nutrient removal. But this water's off to a good start. Gonna take a walk out beyond. Well, there's a ditch to this side as well. So this plant is land bound by two sides with a ditch and a third side with a house. This is from here over 25 feet, 10 feet. So really not a lot of room.